So just yesterday, we may have gotten the biggest piece of Deadlock news that we've seen in months. The Old Gods in New Blood update is almost 2 months old, and a lot of players have been asking the question of when is the next major Deadlock update. There's no doubt that the game is going to continue to evolve, and with this most recent leak, I think a lot of the community is going to be very happy with the route that this game is going. So in this video, I'm going to discuss the most recent leak that we got on Deadlock's next update that includes things like a new item type called Cursed Items, and the possibility that we really could be getting the Rat King as a new shop vendor that will sell items in the tunnels. So if you're a new Deadlock player or you've been around the community for some time now, and you want to stay up to date with all Deadlock news, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button so you don't miss any Deadlock news and updates in the future. So this all started yesterday when somehow the shop was bugged, allowing players to buy Frostbite Charm for 800 souls in regular matches. If you don't know, Frostbite Charm is a legendary item exclusive to Street Brawl. This is a very powerful item that you cannot buy in regular matches. But for some reason yesterday, for just about an hour, Frostbite Charm was available to purchase in regular matches for only 800 souls. For the period of time that this item was purchasable, every player in those games ended up buying this item because it's just that strong. It was eventually fixed and removed very promptly by the Deadlock devs, but it led into a conversation of how was this even possible? Was it truly an accident that this item somehow ended up in regular matches? Or were the Deadlock devs testing things behind the scenes and forgot to make a change before making a patch go live? The Deadlock leaker known as Minesweeper then put this tweet out. He said, after seeing this plus some other clues, I now believe this is enough to be worth posting. He posted this image of Yoshi the Deadlock developer viewing a thread on the Deadlock forums called Legendary Items and Enhanced Items for the main game. He also said that this information comes from Ghost again, aka Ghostwriter, which is someone who has provided most of the leaks that we've heard of in the past month. The Replicator is a new location on the map located in the subways. The rat, which the cheese in the hideout was made for because he's stealing Fairfax products, sells a new type of item called Cursed Items with enhanced stats and trade-offs. I made a video last week discussing this Replicator, and a lot of us thought it was going to be some kind of side lane neutral boss or a follow-up to the Vanguard NPC. Everyone thought that this leaked Replicator was some sort of objective on the map, but with more context like these cursed items, and a new vendor possibly being in the subway system, this name for the Replicator makes a lot more sense. So Minesweeper then explained what these cursed items are like. He says that cursed is like enchanted, but the other way around. It isn't mentioned in the item's name, it has its own style and a shop designed like a cardboard sign listing the item categories. There are items priced at 2,400, 4,800, and 9,600 souls. You can only buy them if you already have an item for the card or after 15 minutes. Minesweeper also let us know some of the leaked items that could be in this shop. The first one was Cursed Healbane. So in order to buy this item, you first need Healbane from the regular shop plus 1,600 souls. This cursed version of Healbane will apply a 55% heal reduction to an enemy and plus 17 spirit power. But here's where the cursed aspect comes in, because not only is it an increase to the effects that you apply to enemies, you also gain negative effects to yourself as a form of balancing. So this cursed version of Healbane will apply a 25% healing reduction to the owner, and you will receive no heal after your kills. So it seems like these cursed items will give players the option to double down on certain items that they like, but it will come at a cost of also affecting your own character's stats negatively. The next leaked item was called Cursed Clover. It costs 2,400 souls. It grants the player a passive ability of extra chance to obtain buffs and additional souls by breaking boxes. But the cursed effect of this item is that you gain minus 25% souls from any target. So if you're someone that likes to farm the jungle and farm the boxes around the map for souls, and you don't really get a lot of your souls from killing anyways, this would definitely be an item to consider, because you'd gain more souls from the jungle without sacrificing too many souls from kills. The next leaked item was called Cursed Doll. This item would cost 4,800 souls, and it would make every enemy within range take bleeding stacks up to a maximum of 5 lasting 2 seconds, and the radius would be 15 meters. The cursed effect of this item is slightly confusing in this tweet, because it says while there's an enemy nearby you would take 30% less gun damage, and have minus 15% gun resistance. I would take this to mean that you would receive 30% more gun damage, or that you yourself deal 30% less gun damage. Shortly after this, Deadlock UA, which is also a Deadlock news account, put out some more information on this new feature, as well as some fan-made concept art about what this shop might look like and what some of the items might look like. This is a concept of where the shop might be located down in the subway tunnels, with this rat character or possibly even the Rat King being the official shop vendor, along with some concept art for what the cursed Heelbane item might look like. In the original tweet by Minesweeper, it was specifically stated that the shop would be designed like a cardboard sign, so here's some concept art of what the Replicator shop might look like. With items being priced at 2,400, 4,800, and 9,600 souls, who knows how many items this shop is going to contain in its final state. There's also the conversation like I was saying at the beginning of the video. Is it possible the Deadlock devs were testing legendary items being used in regular matches so that they could possibly be sold in this Replicator shop for 9,600 souls? A lot of people think that these legendary items would be a nightmare to balance in regular matches, but if they're priced accordingly and they're super endgame items, I don't see them being as much of an issue as people are saying. So as most of you know, this Rat King character has become sort of a fan favorite hero concept, and maybe having a rat as a shop vendor is sort of a fan service from the Deadlock devs to give the community what they want, but just in a different way. Minesweeper then put out one last tweet on this topic, and he said that there is very little confirmation on this, so take it lightly, but it's fun to think about more depth in the build system, and today's bug with the Frostbite charm kind of shows that they are tinkering with items on the back end. In some more general Deadlock news, Deadlock Project 8 recently tweeted that Deadlock has been in the Steam top 10 for 2 months now, sometimes around the top 12, with an average of over 100,000 daily players online. So when is the open beta? I think the Deadlock devs are really locking in over these next couple months to push a lot of important updates to the game that they've been working on for quite some time now. Things like more characters, map updates, new items, and even some more innovative and creative things to the genre could definitely be coming down the pipeline for Deadlock. So let me know all your thoughts on these new cursed items and this new shop vendor that we could be seeing in the subway system. Do you think there's going to be some map changes to allow all the heroes in the game to be able to access this shop? Or will they add some way so that every hero can enter the tunnels? If you have any ideas of what some more cursed items could be, leave all those down in the comments as well. It could be fun for us to read through all these ideas and see which ones would actually make sense being added to the game. Like I say at the end of all my videos, Deadlock is going to continue to grow going into 2026. So if you don't want to miss any news related to Deadlock, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any Deadlock news and updates going forward. I'm on the road to 3,000 subscribers and I'd appreciate all your help in getting there. Also consider becoming a channel member for exclusive perks like members only polls, as well as exclusive member-only shorts and videos down the road. If we can get to 20 paying members by the end of this week, I'll be posting my first member-exclusive video. This is an exciting time in Deadlock for new and old players, and let's keep building this community for this amazing game that we all play. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Later.